let's talk about some spring and summer pieces that I think are worth investing in and some pieces that I'm personally going to skip on for this spring and summer. I'm not going to go through every single staple during this time of year because I've made so many videos on all of the basics that I love for spring and summer and it doesn't really change. So I'm going to link most recent video on that, or if you guys want me to do a brand new one, I can do that too. But this was just a list off the top of my head of things that I wear almost constantly during this time of year that I personally think are worth investing in. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to go through the pieces that I would skip. Button downs will forever and always have my heart. And this is one of the things that, yes, obviously, if you want quality, you might have to pay a little more, but you can find very good quality button downs at the thrift store. I talk about this every single time I mention button downs. I love oversized men's button downs. You can find a million button downs at the thrift store. There are so many. You just have to touch the fabric, make sure it's not polyester, make sure, you know, it's a good material that's going to last forever. It's just something that you can throw on every single outfit. You can tie it on your waist, which is one of my favorite ways to add a little bit of interest and layering during the hotter months. I wear button downs constantly. Button downs, button ups, whatever you guys want to call it. This is something that you can wear a million different ways and it is going to transition beautifully the entire year. If you're going to buy one brand new, get a good quality one, something that is going to wash well, something that is not really going to wrinkle too much. If you can, pay attention to, you know, the fabric that you're buying, see what climate you're in. If you want something more breathable, then opt for maybe something that's a little lighter, not so heavy, or a linen button down. I love poplin or cotton button downs. Very, very oversized one. This is something that you can wear with everything. A good everyday spring and summer bag that you can wear with every single outfit. 100% think it's worth investing in because it's just going to go with everything. You're going to get your money's worth. So my personal favorite bags during this time of year, during the entire year, but specifically this time of year, is anything that's textured. I love woven bags and I really wanted just a black one that can go with everything. I found the perfect bag. It is by Songmont and this video is kindly sponsored by Songmont. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. If you guys have never heard of Songmont before, or if you need more proof that I love that bag right there that you see in every single one of my videos pretty much is by Songmont. I own a couple of their bags and I love every single one of them. Their attention to detail is honestly second to none. This is from their Lattice collection. This is their Lattice Shell Seeker. They also have a tote in this collection, but I really, really love the shape of this one. It is such a beautiful shape. I don't have this shape in my collection and it's one of those bags that just fits so much. So this comes with its own bag pouch. And I mean, what more could we ask for? And it's also compartmentalized very nicely. It has a nice deep pocket on the side. I just put my little journal in and my lip gloss and stuff. And it just fits everything that I would need to fit in a bag. Craftsmanship is amazing and the functionality of all of their bags is just top notch. I have zero complaints every time that I unbox them, down to the stitching. Like everything is just made so beautifully. This bag is available in other colors. I think they also have a brown one. So this has a woven diamond shape throughout the bag. And this is actually an ancient leather weaving technique. It's called, really hope I'm not going to butcher this, but it's called Leng Bian. And this lattice pattern is actually drawn from the 1,000-year-old murals of the Kizil Caves. This pattern embodies self-acceptance, inner balance, and the courage to move forward in one's own rhythm. This is full grain vegetable tanned leather and it's crafted with double layers of whole pieces of leather. And even though this leather looks like it might be stiff, it's actually not. It's a soft leather. The bag has a beautiful movement to it. It has a reinforced leather base bar at the bottom, which makes it much more durable. It actually has a no shed design. A specialized underlay prevents leather debris. The inside has a magnetic closure, which their gather bag also has, and I love so much. So if you take out the little pouch that comes in it, the sides clip together, but the pouch itself actually has magnets as well. So the side magnets attach to it and close the bag perfectly. If you guys don't do this, if you guys don't already own a bag pouch, I definitely recommend one because it just keeps everything so organized, and whenever you want to switch bags, it just makes the process so much faster. And unlike bags assembled with multiple panels, this one is a seamless single piece leather construction. So it has no seams to split or glue to fail, which makes it even more durable. So yeah, aside from the practicality of these bags and how functional they are all made incredibly well and just made to last. It comes with with the little charm ring, which that one also has. You can see the charms on that one. I didn't get any charms for this one, but I do want to get some. Something like this, in my opinion, is worth investing in, and it's just the perfect spring and summer bag that will transition beautifully into the fall and winter as well. And yeah, thank you so much Songmont for sponsoring this portion of the video. Don't forget to check out the description because I will link it down below. Chic flip-flops or sandals. Obviously, we can find very affordable flip-flops. You guys know how much I love my Avianas. I've been wearing those things for pretty much my entire life, okay? And just flip-flops in general, thong sandals in general, you can find in every price tag, but there is something about a higher quality flip-flop that is, if you're somebody that wears flip-flops a lot and you like to dress it up and down, and what I mean by dressing up is just like kind of a little elevated casual outfit, a slightly elevated casual outfit. I'm not going out to like fancy places in flip-flops. I do use heeled flip-flops, but just investing in a good quality pair. I have these, which I've had for years already from the road. This thing has been through hell and back already. Tony Bianco makes a very, very similar pair. These, it doesn't have to be like a platform one, but a chunkier, well-made, maybe a leather one. I love A. Emery. It's just a flip-flop that's slightly better quality, is slightly more elevated than just an Aviana or a rubber flip-flop or a very dainty flip-flop or something that you would wear to like the beach. It's a silhouette that for some reason works with so many different outfits. So I even have heeled flip-flops when I'm gonna dress my outfit up. But for flat flip-flops, just a leather pair or something that's slightly more elevated, I personally think it's worth investing in. I have invested because it's what I wear the most. So obviously if you're not into them, whatever works for you. There's no other spring and summer shoe, in my opinion, that works with so many different silhouettes like a flip-flop does. Maybe a flat, but even then, like there are certain things that flats don't really look great unless it's a very low cut flat, which does make a difference. Jewelry that is going to elevate your very simple outfit. If I take this out right now, if I remove it, I'm just wearing a long sleeve white tee. Okay, very simple, very, some would say boring. So I personally love to throw pieces like this on. If you're not into necklaces or very prominent jewelry like this, but you want something that is a little bit more of a statement, I talk about statement earrings all the time. Right now, when I'm wearing something that's very prominent here, I tend to go very simple on my ears, so that's why. But most of the time I'm wearing pretty statement earrings. I love Heaven Mayhem for their earrings, but anything that's going to elevate your very simple outfit. Taking time to curate a good collection, because you're going to thank yourself when you can wear very simple outfits, things that you already own, and elevate them different ways by accessorizing. So if you're not into jewelry, you can also, I recently started a French pin collection. These are my 3. Anything like this that you can just, you know, put in your hair and it's going to add a little something to your hair. Or you can get clips. I have my wooden bangles, which I thrifted. Just taking your time to curate is also what I mean by investing. Like investing your time to curate a collection of something. A good pair of flowy pants that you can wear with everything, 100% worth the investment for me. You can either get a linen pair, which I love for this time of year, but I've been wearing these by Click like crazy. I almost want to get them in another color. I did size up because I got them during pregnancy, but they're like the perfect amount of oversized. However, I have to wear these with either my platform flip-flops or with heels, like kitten heels, because they are very, very long. So I don't know if I want to hem them or not. Any pair of flowy pants, like I don't think that you can go wrong. This is something that you can dress up and down. I'm really loving just very minimal elasticated waistbands. If you can find something that doesn't have drawstrings, I think it's better because you can dress it up a lot more. Light colored pants I love for this time of year, and longer shorts in a light color, or just shorts in general. Something that doesn't look, I've been seeing very like suit looking shorts, which I don't love. I love something that flows out a little bit, something that has a little bit of an A-line going on. And for jeans, I love a good light colored jean. I love my Barrow jeans. You guys know from Everlane, I have it in this beautiful cream color. Like you cannot go wrong during this time of year with white jeans. For jeans, something barrel, something straight, something relaxed that you can just throw like something like this on top and call it a day. I love that vibe. I think that's something you can buy today and wear every single spring and summer. Now moving into the things that I would personally skip, things that I'm seeing everywhere right now that I personally just don't like for myself. I like them on other people. Most of these things I like on other people. I do not like them for myself. And it's just not something that I think is going to stand the test of time or that I just don't like. So first thing are balloon pants. It's giving Jasmine, and I don't hate it. It's like I a lot of these things I don't hate it. I'm a very open-minded person, especially when it comes to fashion. However, for me personally, I don't think it'll look good on me, A, and B, I don't think it's something that's going to stand the test of time. Of course, there are so many people that can just pull off. There are people out there that can just pull off anything. I don't think this is something that I can pull off. So pass on that. I love a good butter yellow detail. Okay, I do love the color. However, I feel like it gets overdone very, very quickly when you're like fully wearing like a full top to bottom butter yellow outfit. I do not love that. I just like a little pop of color if you're wearing a very like neutral, like black and white. I love it with black and white, but just like a neutral outfit or using it as a pop of color or having more fun with it, like color blocking with it. I love, as opposed to just wearing full butter yellow top and bottom. I don't even know if I've purchased a butter yellow set before. I don't think I have. But in terms of, do I think it's worth investing in? No, I do not. Do I think it's something that's going to stand the test of time? No, because I think you'll get bored of wearing it if it's a set. These silk or satin shorts with lace, or just like lace on shorts. There's something about it just screams pajamas to me. I'm very picky with shorts to begin with, but even if you are somebody that looks good with this, there's something about it that, how do I put this nicely? I don't think you have to look a certain way at all times. Like, I don't think you have to look expensive or chic at all times, but this is just something that I do not think ever looks chic. It just looks like you walked out of your bed, maybe threw a t-shirt on or something, and you just walked out straight from sleeping out of your bed. If you do it, good for you. There are so many people that can just pull off so much. It also depends on your body type. You can probably pull off so much, but is it something that I think can stand the test of time and that I think is worth investing in for the spring and summer or ever? No. And for anything that I'm talking about in the skip section, I know I'm going to say this and I know you guys are still going to do it anyways, but don't get offended, okay? This is just my opinion. These are things that I don't think would work for me. If you do it, that's great. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying. I've been seeing peplum making a comeback, and I've talked about cinching, how I love it, how I love getting anything, you know, a fringe scarf or a beaded belt or anything, and cinching more relaxed fitting tops with it. I love the look of that, or longer fitting tops. I love the look of that. But peplum is just something that I cannot get behind again. I wore it back in the day, and now it's making a comeback. And I know how this goes, okay? This is not something that you can wear with a lot of bottoms. This is something that does not look good on a lot of different body types. I just think it's short-lived. I don't think it's something that's worth spending your money on. I would just opt for a regular tank or something that you can layer with during this time of year. Or if you want more of a going out top, there's so many other different types of going out tops that I think you can wear with so many different bottoms, and that'll just work way better than peplum. It is just not the most flattering silhouette, in my opinion. Can look very good, and there are certain people that, again, can pull it off perfectly fine, but I just personally don't think it's something that you can wear with a ton of different outfits. So for that reason, I skip it. So I've talked about longer shorts, both in this video and in previous spring and summer videos that I've done this year. I love them so much, but there's a specific type of silhouette that I like. I like it to flow out a little bit. I love like an A-line shape, or almost like a barrel type of longer short, something that you can hem in the future. But these very straight fitting longer shorts that are almost like suit-like, I do not love. I don't think it's something that looks good on a lot of different people. I like something that flows out a little more, or that in the future would be easy to either hem or just make shorter somehow if I need to, which is something that I do now. Like, I have these A-line shorts that I got from Everlane, which are one of my favorite denim shorts for this time of year, and I love how I can leave them long if I want, but I could also fold them up. So yeah, that's everything for this video. Again, I will link the Songmat bag down below, as well as anything else that I can link down below, so be sure to check out the description. Let me know what things you think are worth investing in, or what things you'd skip down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.